Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to all of you out there. I'm going to print off a couple more labels and then we will get started. Hope everyone had a great weekend, good weekend of sales. If you live in the Midwest, it was a beautiful weekend. I think the whole week's going to be beautiful as well. So hopefully you guys can get outside. I like to take pictures from my phone, go sit outside in a chair and let my dog just run the yard and list from that chair. So that's what I'll be doing hopefully later today, as long as the bees don't mess with me. But I do have a bee suit. If you're new in here, I don't like bees. But we are shipping out 40-something orders or so. Sorry being a little bit late. Juliet, good morning. A little bit late getting everything together. What else? Oh, yeah, I need to print one more label. So just hang tight with me while everyone comes in here. Need to print one more label. I sold 3 really thick Patagonia jackets. Really thick. Awaiting shipment. Yeah, so I sold these really thick Patagonia jackets for $110 a piece. And I'm going to have to ship them out UPS. US, okay, let me put the dimensions in this thing. It gets crazy. Just so you guys know, your first hand right now. 22 and it was 22 and 618. Okay, put in the weight. Okay, so to ship this box ground through USPS, it was going to be $85. $85 to ship this box ground USPS. This box right here. 7 pounds and all the dimensions. That's crazy. That's crazy. UPS 3410. I'm not doing this through pirate ship or anything. I'm still doing this through eBay. I just am doing it a different form. I'm shipping it a different way. So confirm and pay. Yeah, that would have been crazy if I wasn't paying attention and paid an extra $50, which is crazy. What's up, Jens? Everyone, Gladys, good morning. Gladys, biggest, I mean, guys, I'm sorry, but Gladys, I don't know if she's the biggest fan or at least the biggest pump squad. She's commenting, always smiley faces on everything. So love it. Amy D, what's up? That is a big box. That is a big box. What did I do with that label? Let's print it. How about we print it since we just purchased it? That would be smart to do. All right. So UPS ground. Woo! That would have been expensive. These were, I bought these for right around $60 a piece retail arbitrage in the summer. Took a best offer $110 a piece. And that's what's going on with that. Got those out the door. I still have more of those, but I'm happy with it. What's up, Shelfskis? So we're going to pack this up. I'll get to your guys' comments. Sorry. This was a first thing we're going to pack. Retail arbitrage. How's everyone's sales this weekend? How are you guys' sales? My sales across everything but eBay were pretty down, even though I had sales everywhere. Depop, Mercari, Poshmark, 4, 3, and 3. So still decent. 10 sales, which is pays for auto posture. And then more than auto posture. And then eBay, I had like 30 something. 30 something. Didn't even count them. All right. We'll get this done. Boom, boom, boom. Gonna put this over the label. This was actually USPS shipped to my house. What is this? Is this USPS stuff or is this eBay? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. All right. Saved money. Woo! Thanks for following, everybody, too. I saw some people follow the channel. I buy and resell stuff for a living. That's what I do. Mostly clothing you're going to see here, and that's mostly what I sell. It's what I do full time now. So thanks for coming in. Do you start your listing on eBay or an auto posture? Tony, I start everything on eBay. And I would recommend, if you can, start on eBay. Now, I've always started on eBay. Talking about auto posture, it's my cross lister and my automation tool. If you're a reseller, you guys already have one, I'm sure, but auto posture is the best one out there. You can list right on auto posture. I wouldn't. I would list on eBay and then sync it in, because if you list on auto posture, you're going to have 4 credits putting them into Depop, Mercari, eBay, and Poshmark. If you list on eBay and sync it in, you're going to have 3 credits listing on Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. Plus, If you list on eBay, you don't have to add anything else over to those other platforms. You literally transfer over, click, transfer over, click, transfer over, click. There's no extra inventory or item specifics or anything else to add. I'd recommend listing on eBay. In the long run, it's going to save you time. If you're struggling, like it's tougher to list on eBay, I don't want to do it. Just like think about it like this: sit down for an hour, you'll figure it out, and you'll save yourself a ton of time in the long run. It's too hot. Why do we have 80 degrees in October? Jens, I know everyone wants to wear their flannels and their jeans, go to the pumpkin patch and stuff. You're wearing shorts, but for me, coaching my son in October soccer, I'm fine wearing shorts. But I know. I talked to my wife about it. She's like, it's going to go from summer to winter. There's going to be no fall. She's upset about it because fall's her favorite time of year. Morning, about 2,000 garage sales off the curb find. Sold a Fender amp for $700. Dang, Caroline, that is crazy. Off a Fender amp? Who puts a Fender? Guys, Fender amps are like really one of the top amps for guitars on the side. $700. Dang. Morning from Alaska. Great weekend. 51 sales. Heart of Dixie. Let's go. Heart of Dixie. I would have thought you'd have been like Louisiana or somewhere on the Mississippi, but glad to know. Oh, you're in Alabama. I said Alaska. I'm an idiot. Okay. Dixie. 51 sales. Good morning. I agree. Shipping is ridiculous. Girly girl. Yeah. Got to pay attention to some of those big cost items. Definitely UPS is great for just the smaller, lighter items. Good morning. Checking in from Hendricks County. What's up, Mike Hoosier? Is there a cheaper way to send DVDs than media mail? Media mail is usually the cheapest way to send books, DVDs, educational, anything, magazines, stuff like that. It's usually the cheapest. Did you test Prime Lister? I did not test Prime Lister, but I know everything Prime Lister has to offer and doesn't offer as much, and it's quicker to use Autoposher. It's quicker to use Prime Lister. You also have to get like Posher VA. Another thing to share your listings and all that sort of stuff, delist or send out offers automatically, all that sort of thing. Autoposture does it all. Sell similar option makes listings on eBay so easy. So easy. So if you're new on eBay, you list a Brooks Brothers tie, you still have it for sale or sold in the last 90 days. You just sell similar. You change the color, change the pictures, and you hit list. This tile, if I were to list this tie right now and a blue striped, I would just go in, change the pictures, change the color to blue, hit striped, hit list. It would take that long, 15 seconds. Other than the pictures loading, it might take another 10 seconds. So less than 30 seconds to sell similar of your own item. It's 40 degrees right now. Can't shorts until one goes up to 41. Okay, listen. Big stretches. I wear shorts year round, unless it's like 0 degrees or 10 degrees. Shorts year round for me. I did it as a teacher because I taught PE and I traveled between buildings. So I was hot and cold, hot and cold. Just how I do it. I know I'm weird. By the way, if you're coming in, we're shipping, I promise. Mondays, we talk reselling, we talk personal things like wearing shorts, all that sort of stuff. How much do you need to sell an item to make profit after fees and shipping costs? You'll have to calculate all that in. Everything comes down with this business to your buy cost. Buy cost, in my opinion, is the most important thing. I even went into tech and sports. I'm like, what do you think the most important thing is? He says something different. But I don't know if I bet if I were to ask him, buy cost is the most important thing, which is how much you can buy your item for. So if you can buy ties for 99 cents, these are $1.99 for me, and you can sell them for 20, 25, 30, you're going to make money. You're going to make money. You just have to know how much it costs to ship it, which I do calculated shipping through eBay. This will be about $5 or $6. And then poly mailers are like, 6 to 8 cents to 10 cents to 12 cents, depending on which one to use. I found almost a brand new pair of Jinkos this weekend. Tony, that's a grail. Like some people never find Jinkos. And as time goes on, I think those are going to be more rare to find until they go out of style and they get donated again. Like if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I think I posted just on Facebook, a picture of an Adidas jacket with a trifold, like early 90s jacket. That would have been a $70 jacket when I first started reselling clothing, 2016, 17. I didn't even pick it up for 10. Would have been a $70 jacket. So let's get that listed right now. Is it true that the recommended pricing given by eBay is lower than what you can actually get? Oh yeah, for sure, Dennis. I always sell off sold comps. So I go to my eBay. If I haven't sold a Brooks Brothers tie with horseshoes on it, I'll type in Brooks Brothers tie horseshoes, type in sold comps, completed, sold, used, and I'll price off of that. If these are all selling between $20 and $25, I'm going to price mine between $20 and $25, usually around 20. What's good profit margin for eBay? It just depends. If I'm selling a $7,000 watch and I bought it for $4,000, with the eBay fees like $750, the profit margin itself, the percent's not great. But if I'm selling a tie-buy for $1.99 and sell for 20, that margin is huge. So it just depends on what you're selling, what item you're selling, right? Usually with these items, I'm going to tell you exactly how much I sell them for and how much I paid for them. So you're going to get a good idea. Who doesn't love a morning tap, tap? Hey, thank you. Tap, tap. Tap that screen. Shelby, prove it. Prove it. Prove it. What's up, Caleb? Had a huge weekend. Caleb, you've had a huge, I follow you. You just destroyed it, man. I need a list as much as you do. I need to get on your level. You probably list so much because you don't do as many lives, and that is probably good for your business. Good morning. How are you, Terry? Good this morning. Okay, let's get over here. Oh my gosh. Been using Auto Posture for a few weeks now. Absolutely love it. Love it. Makes things so easy. Mike, agreed. 100%. Guys, Auto Posture. If you're on Vendu or any of the other ones, unless you're selling on like Grailed or Marketplace, and those are so important to you, you can't leave them, I'd make the switch to Auto Posture. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Come back to me and tell me I'm wrong. I haven't had somebody do that yet. Go do it. 15% off your first month and a free trial in my link on surfsupfinance.com or in my link tree, wherever. You'll see it. So give it a try. I'm telling you. It's worth your while. You'll get more sales and make more money. It's worth more, but it has 2,000 sales, Street Find. Only 5 were from Goodwill. Happy Tiger from my money back. Oh, there you go. All right. I lost directly on AP. Faster for me. You list directly, Jen's, on AP. Faster for me, and I don't use all my listing credits on AP. There you go. So Jen's saying she lists. So to answer your question, Jen's saying she lists from Auto Posture. So you can list on Auto Posture and then cross-list it into all the other platforms. She says she doesn't use all of her credits anyways, so might as well just do it that way, and says it's easier and quicker for you. And for me, you guys already know it. Fast, quick, efficient is money. If you can list 10 things doing that rather than just fine, and you do that over the course of 6 hours during a day, you're going to make more money. It's all about efficiency too when it comes to listing. It's happy to get my money back on those Goodwill items. Good. Let's go. Remember, I haven't sold in God knows how long. I do remember, but it's coming your way. It's Q4. We got this. Prime Lister also doesn't delist what's sold. Yeah. So you're talking about Prime Lister, automatic sales detection on Auto Posture. Something sells, boom, sells on eBay, it delisted across all other platforms. You don't have to go back in and do that. Done. So something sells at 11 o'clock at night on another platform like Prime Lister. When you're cross-listing on Prime Lister, that item could sell at 8 in the morning while you're still sleeping. And you're going to have to cancel it and make people mad. If you have a brand new pair of shoes with the box, do you list them with the box? And if so, how do you ship them in the box? So if you list a pair of shoes in the box, you need to ship that pair of shoes with the box in another box. Amy D, box in a box. Okay. You need to ship that shoes in another box because a lot of people like to keep their boxes that they put their shoes in, stuff like that. That's what I would recommend doing. Do I have Jinkos? No. The second I get Jinkos, I price them to sell and they sell super quick. Anything that's usually on trend, I price at the lower end because it could be out of trend in like as soon as the high school kids say it is. What brands are coming back in style for resale? I'll tell you what, you're on Facebook and Audra's in here. Audra will answer that question. She knows all of them. Sales are poop. Dang, Chase Scott, let's list. Well, I feel like whenever I list, my sales go up. Isn't that crazy? And it's the items I list. I'll show you later. all these flannels I just listed, I sold like a whole bunch in a lot. I like TikTok better. I'm switching over. Okay, there you go, Chase. I'll see you over here. Do you know if Auto Posture will add more platforms? Yes. So Amy, there is a, I don't know if you have to be on Auto Posture, but yeah, by the end of the year, she's adding either 1 or 2 more platforms. Everyone's voting for them right now. Grailed, Facebook Marketplace, and there's Whatnot, and then there's like 3 others, and everyone's voting on their top 3. So she is adding more. Yep. How long have I been selling full time? 2 years selling full time, I believe. A little over 2 years reselling full time. I could have resold for full time before COVID, but I didn't. I like my job. What's up, Blended? Blended, what's happening? AMBD, you already know. It's my box in a box. I mean, if you got to put a box in a box, you got something heavy duty right there. You're laying pipe. All right, let's stop. Posh new change released today. Did Posh change their? I know if you guys are new to Poshmark, or you guys know, everybody knows they changed their fees from 20% to all these weird little fees that actually end up making you pay about the same. But there's a lot of backlash. So Poshmark, listen, and within 2 weeks, like we're gonna retouch on our fees. So I don't know if it came out today. Posh new charges supposedly released today. Okay, let me know what they are. Let me know what they are. We all want to know. At least those people that don't know. What's the best wetsuit brand? Top 3, please. Wetsuit brands? Oh my gosh, I don't know. You want me to say like surfing brands because it surfs up? Let's say Quicksilver. Let's say Hurley and Rip Curl. Those are the best 3. Those are the ones that you'd get. Do you know if Ralph Lauren shirts with the made for tag on the bottom edge are vintage? Made for? So you mean like Dillard's or Ralph Lauren made for Dillard's? Is that what you're talking about, Sunset? Something like that, or like Macy or Ralph Lauren made for Macy's? Is that what you're talking about? What's up, Liv? I agree with that. I took the weekend from listing and only had 3 sales. Yep. You agree. Telling you. You stop listing and sales are okay. Like Auto Posture will keep pushing them out, but you got to keep listing. Especially me, when I save all my winter stuff to this time of year, I got to list all that winter stuff. 90s Y2K. Audra says 90s stuff's hot right now. Y2K is still hot. Follow youngsters fashion people to help you. Yeah. People always ask me, who do you follow? I just follow resellers what's selling, and then I just look at what's trending with kids. Good morning, Ree. What's up? Running Yahoo. All right, let's do some orders. Let's start with Poshmark, so I don't forget to use priority, envelopes, and packaging. All right, Poshmark. These boots I got with Bearded and Dylan at a yard sale. These are Red Wing motorcycle boots. Red Wing motorcycle boots. I think I paid $20 or $30 for these. These sold on Poshmark for $105. $105 on Poshmark. And that was this weekend before any cheap fees changed or whatever. What's up, Lexi? Can you always send offers on eBay for items that eBay gives you the option to send offers for? Yeah, yep. Because if no one's watching your item or no one's looked at your item, then eBay doesn't have anyone to send an offer to. Pretty much how that works. My weekend sales were gross. 1 Poshmark, and I listed consistently for 10 a day. Guess what? Today, they're going to pop off. I have a feeling they're going to pop off. What's up, Chase Scott? You're over here. There we go. In a priority box because it's on Poshmark. Just putting them in like that. 3-inch tape. You know the deal. Amy, you already know. Found some bolos in Charlotte on a thrift trip Saturday. Subi jeans and a I never bought that blazer. Cornelli. I don't think. Maybe I have. But Subi, it's K-S-U-B-I. A lot of time they're salvage denim. It's a Japanese denim. Really, really good brand of jeans to pick up. Nice find. Toosh. All right. This is going out priority. Got to stick to priority. 20 or 30. into 105, and Poshmark takes their 20-ish. Actually, it'll be less than 20% because these sold for over $100. Right, Audra? All right, next item over on Poshmark is a pair of 10,000 pants. You guys might remember, might not. We actually found these live, and we found these live maybe in the spring live thrifting. I remember the store I bought these from. That's just how my mind works. That's probably why my inventory system's the way it is. 10,000. They sell these at Marshall's now and TJ Maxx, but it's a good brand to be on the lookout for. Usually they have a little cross on them. I don't see it on here, but usually you'll see this little cross right there, and right there. That little cross. These sold on Poshmark for $60. I paid $5 for them. $60. Priority. Good morning, Gretchen. Thanks for coming in. I didn't list all weekend. I still got 110 orders going out today. Heaven sent. 110 orders. Did I read that wrong? What do you do? How many items do you have listed? Oh my gosh. Sunset. What's up, Sunset? Okay. We're on a roll. My Posh sales have been so good. Hope to get new fees boost even more. What are the new fees, everybody? I want to know. Sorry, I didn't know why I thought I had an actual surf info. Oh, it's okay. I feel weird looking through the women's clothing, Ryan. Get over it. One thing about me, you guys already know, I don't care what people think about it. Never have in my life. I will be a goofball. I don't care. So for me going through the women's clothing at Goodwill, I will go through the bras. I'll go through anything. I don't care. You're not going to see those people again. Don't worry about it. Just put your head down. Don't look around if you're concerned with what people think or whatever. And today, to be honest, it's easier than ever because, you know, he, she, them, they, all that sort of stuff, which you do you. I'm just saying that's today. Patagonia, full zip, like better sweater, but it's kind of in rough condition. So I listed it a little bit lower. This sold for okay. $29. I keep looking at Mercari. $29. I'm doing good. Tammy, good morning. You can run a sale on eBay by category if you have a store, if you want. Yes. Yeah, so if you have a store on eBay, I run sales in categories. So if you've looked at my eBay store, which is attached on surfstufffinds.com too, I put everything over there so you can just like see all my stuff. You can go to my eBay store and you can see I have categories. So when I run a sale, like towards the end of summer, I'll run a sale on all my polo shirts. And polo aren't Ralph Lauren polo, they're polo shirts, shorts, all that sort of stuff. So I paid $5.99 for that Patagonia. It's a lightweight zip jacket. That sold for $29. This is a good sale. Good sale. A lot of people don't like J. Crew. It's cool, but sometimes J. Crew, you just got to pick it up. This is a J. Crew leather moto jacket. This sold for $150. $150. I bought it for $10. I think I even have a little short about it. $150 for this J. Crew moto jacket. I love the winter time and the fall time. Selling jackets, it's so nice. $150 clothing item in the spring and fall is like trying to pull teeth. It's crazy. Can't do it. Right? So what we'll do with this is we'll put it in a bag, and I feel like I should even put some padding in there. By the way, I typically find better summer items in the winter. I'm glad I made the seasonal switch. Yeah, for sure, Chase. If you're able to do that, if you have enough inventory, I highly recommend it. I mean, it's what stores do too. Someone the other day, I was watching someone's live, and they're like, yeah, so I worked at Goodwill, and I went in the back of one of their big warehouses, and they had huge pallets all the way to the ceiling, and it said winter jackets, and it said winter boots, and they saved that stuff for the winter time. I'm like, yeah, that's seasonal selling. That's what I preach. That's what big stores do. That you don't see them selling that stuff in the summer. Yes, some of that stuff can sell during the other parts of years, but usually it doesn't. Do Fabletics men's performance spells sell well for me? No, Lexi, I don't pick up Fabletics. If you go to whatever website they have or whatever, you will see how cheap you can get them for. You can get Fabletics for super cheap. So the resale value isn't there. Is not there. All right, I'm going to put this in this box. And get it out. $10 into $150. And then Poshmark takes whatever percent they take. I don't know what new fees are, but hopefully positive for the buyers and sellers. Yeah, they will be. They will be. They'll be positive because they were negative and people didn't like it. They weren't great. It wasn't a big bump. Like Mercari went from fees to no fees. So everyone's like, people message me about like, should I get on Autoposture? I only list on Mercari because they don't have seller fees. I'm like, how many items do you have for sale? And they told me like 200. Yes, you need a cross list. But yeah. Liv, you shared my live. Who'd you share my live with? K-Way, did you wake him up? I just got a store and have no clue how to do categories. Do you have a tutorial? I don't. I just play. I went into my store. It's been so long. I just went into my store and you can make categories. You just mess around with it on eBay. I'm sure you can go to YouTube, but I don't have any video on a tutorial, and I don't even know. I'd have to make a new eBay store to make it. I just mess around, It's probably like the best way to learn too, because then you know how to fix it if you know exactly where to go because you went there the first time. Tammy. So just got Autoposture about 2 weeks ago. It's great. Thanks. It's basically paying someone free to do a ton of my time. Exactly. Running. Agree. Autoposture, I used to call it my virtual assistant, which I guess it isn't a virtual assistant, but it's my virtual assistant. It saves you a ton of time and makes you more money. Stupid not to get it. I got hit on looking through the men's department. Oh, you got hit on. Just think you might find a chick there, Brian, in the women's department. Yeah, I mean, if you're cool getting hit on, what's up, Jens? Thanks for the heart. Yeah, I mean, you want to shout through the women's department, maybe get hit on. I mean, to be honest, I'll tell you this. I don't get hit on by girls, at least that I know of. But I do get hit on by gay guys at the thrift store. I do. And it is what it is. I don't care. But I make sure, like, what's up? Certain pieces of J. Crew sell for me based on material style. Yep. Moto is in. Learn that Moto is in. Moto's in. We learned it right here first. $150. People getting so offended these days. Get over it. World War III. Oh yeah. I don't get it. Yeah, people get offended by. I'm not about that. I like freedom of speech unless it's against the law. And you don't want to hurt people's feelings, but I just don't care. Brad, with Poshmark shipping via USPS priority, can you use any priority packaging? Yes, Mike. Any priority. So I use these large priority boxes. I use padded flat rate envelopes. I use these shoe boxes. I use these Tyvek poly mailers. Any priority. Any priority. I always just blame it on my teenagers like I'm just looking for stuff at the... Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just... My daughter, she's 15. I'm looking for something for her. Did you have your neighborhood hired kid? No, but he messaged me this weekend, so I need to message him. He's ready. Football season's over. Talked about hiring my neighbor or a kid in my neighborhood to come and take pictures for me, and I'll list. The thing is, I'll have to invest in another phone or something for it to go into my cloud, or just give him my phone, and I'll go thrifting or do something else while he's taking pictures with my phone. But good question. Sadly, I haven't had a sale on Mercari in months. Yeah, or in a month. Yeah, Mercari is slow for me. Mercari and Depop are my slowest platforms. You have the look, Felix. Thanks. I know we thrift together. I've seen you look at me, boy. Went garage selling this weekend. Got 4 Eddie Bauer button downs for $6. List as a lot or separate. If they're all the same size, Eddie Bauer button downs, I would list as a lot. You got them all for $6, 4 of them. Yeah, so I would list less than $2 a piece. I list as a lot if they're the same size, personally. At least you know of. Yeah, at least that I know of. Yeah, at least that I know of. Thank God I live in rural and don't get hit on by anyone. Maybe I'm just ugly. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Those days are gone. I feel like I'm young, but I'm not anymore. All right. Poshmark. Is that it on Poshmark? Patagonia. Red Wing. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it on Poshmark. Let's do Mercari. Let's do Mercari. I sold these. Oh my, I cannot believe these did not sell last winter. Mountain Hardware, nice camo snow pants. These guys just, I don't know why they didn't sell. I sold it on Mercari for $55. Again, no fee. Took a best offer for $55. I think I paid around $30 for these retail arbitrage. It's just sad I didn't get what I wanted for them. But I'll put them in one of these bigger poly mailers. Take it out. Send it out. Look for J. Crew Oarsman. Okay, so that's what Audra was talking about too. J. Crew Oarsman. Yes. So if you guys don't know what J. Crew Oarsman is, it's the vintage J. Crew, usually from the 90s, and it's got green writing and a little guy in red with an oar. It's a man with an oar. Oarsman. Not everything Oarsman is good, but definitely if you find one, give it a look up. It's definitely like a thick sweater, something like that does well. This is Mercari. This is going out UPS. That is going out UPS. So I have to put that in a separate pile. Next item. Did I tell you how much I sold that for? Yeah, 51. No, 55. Peter Millar. Peter Millar blazer. I sold two Peter Millar blazers in one suit this weekend. Here's a Peter Millar blazer. This, I believe, is the old label. That's an older Peter Millar label. So if you see that, not a big deal. It's not a game changer, really. But this sold for $51. This is $51 over on Mercari. And I will ship this in another poly mailer. Throw some offers out on Mercari. I clear stuff up. Yeah. Okay. So if Mercari's slow, Audra, maybe you need to send some more offers, not just auto posture stuff. Just throw out some offers out there. What's up, Tracy Poshtick? No, it's Poshtick. From forever. What's up? Good morning. Thanks for popping in. Hey, what's up, Shopping for a Profit? I was looking for a photo stand video to show my husband, but couldn't find it. Okay, so it's on YouTube. If you go to Surf's Up Fine YouTube, you can find me on YouTube, Surf's Up Finds, and it's on YouTube, the video of my photo stand. Should be able to find it. It's also on my Facebook page. I'm pretty sure I put it on my Facebook page, Surf's Up Finds. You had one, right? Not making that up. Yeah, I did. I do have one. I have a video. You're not making it up. You're right. And I hope Fort Wayne's good for you. I think my wife showed me you bought a whole bunch of stuff from the outlet, like a huge box. I watch you. I keep my eyes on you. What's up, LA Thrifter? You're young, not young anymore. I don't feel. I mean, get him an iPad. I do. I have this iPad, right? I have a nice iPad I could have him use. I just feel like it'd be bulky. It would take more time. Do Vintage Lee sell? Vintage Lee trucker jackets do sell. I don't know about the jeans. I've never really tried the jeans. Another Mercari sale. This is a Peter Millar. These always sell for me, and I'll buy them with what you'll see. Peter Millar wicking quarter zip stretchy. This has Duff and Phelps. Have no idea what that is. Has an and on the back of it. Really not that attractive, but I'll still buy these for $5. And if they are ugly like this, I'll list them for around $20. This sold for $22. $22. Whatever. So just because it's ugly like that, sometimes I still pick it up. Trying to learn blazers. What's it called with no lining? Deconstructed, yeah, or unconstructed is what I call that, Audra, for sure. What's up, Kings of eBay? That's what I would say it. Less or more desirable. Mine's a Peter Millar. So, Audra, does it have a good material to it? A lot of deconstructed blazers are a cotton, linen, silk, some type of blend. They're more for the warmer season. Even if they're wool, they're like a spring summer jacket. And I'll usually put that in the title. Usually a spring summer jacket. That I paid $5. Peter Millar with those ugly graphics. Yeah, you got it. We'll do 3. I sold on Depop 3 Polo Ralph Lauren. So if you have Polo Ralph Lauren, make sure you're cross-listing it over to Depop. This is just a plain Jane blue shirt, size XL or size large. Nothing special about this at all. Nothing special about this at all. That's it. And it sold for on Depop for $19. $19 on Depop. 100% wool. All right, yeah, still probably summer, but summer like spring, but no big deal. Deconstructed, unlined, like unlined is one. Why is it time I come in here? You're yapping, Bearded. You hit me up on my cell phone. Don't lie. Don't come in here acting like you didn't call me this morning. What are you calling for a morning? You down here trying to get a quickie? Is that appropriate? Can I say something like that? Let's say, okay, I see you guys. Let me finish this one real quick. So Mercari or Depop, we had 3 Polo Ralph Laurens. Here's a black one. This is a size large. This one sold obviously as well. $19. Gonna get this one shipped. And also I sold a Polo Ralph Lauren hat. It might be my last one. I don't know. It was a retail arbitrage. Speaking of Bearded and I got a whole bunch of them together. I don't know if he still has his for sale. He usually likes to price it super high and just sit on it and not make any money. I like to price mine to sell. Polo Ralph Lauren hat. This has corduroy. Bought this for right around $20. Sold it on Depop for $45. This is going to go in. I send build hats in an 8x6x4. Someone messaged me this weekend. Asking what I do hats. Actually, it's you, Andrew, if you're on here. But yeah, this paid $20, sold it for $51. Let's say if everything was $1 and low quantity brands, but sell-through rate, what brands would you be buying? Like example, Lee's Extreme Motion jeans. Lee's Extreme Motion jeans are excellent, but don't buy unless they're priced right. Yes, Josh. So our friend that we play, Dilly, mine are all sold. No, they're not. I doubt it. Actually, we probably fought over them. I bought them all. And you bought something else. You know how we do. So, yes, everything I tried, but I went to the next. Okay, you ignored me. Whatever. Buy cost is huge. So there are a lot of brands. If I could buy for $1 or $2, it would open the floodgates. For example, Lee jeans that you're talking about. So the Lee Extreme Motion jeans, they sell really well. Our friend Dilly buys them and resells them very quickly because he can buy them cheap. If I could buy Levi's for under $5, I would buy almost every Levi's that I could find other than Levi's signature. So to answer your question, yes. In fact, that's what I do with Polo Ralph Lauren shirts. Since they're only $5 where I live, I buy them. If I lived in Chicago and they were the $10 that I see a lot of times in Chicago, I wouldn't buy them. So yes, if things were $1, of course, if I can sell it quickly, undercut the market, make that $10 profit, that's my model. That makes sense. Yeah, it totally makes sense, Josh. Hopefully I answered that right for you. Motion Hunter sold a dead stock Polo Ralph Lauren leather jacket this weekend. Paid $25, sold it for $360. Wanted to keep it, but I don't wear leather. Yep. As I keep stuff over here. Yeah, sell it. That's good. 25 into 360. You're gonna buy some Christmas presents with that Motion. 100% will. Okay, got you. Yeah. What's up, Kit Kat? How's Puppers? What's up, Positive? Puppers is good. She's up there in her cage right now. She's probably not happy, but I just can't trust her. Just cannot trust her. Oh, you did Ohio bins. I was wondering, does Fort Wayne have bins? You went on a romantic getaway and you went to the bins. Yeah, I mean, that's romantic for me. That's what Bearded and I do together. We go on a getaway together, get a hotel room, go thrifting all day long, hold hands sometimes when we're like reaching for the same thing. Got 100% wool Polo Ralph Lauren suit jacket for $1. Good condition. What would you list it at? If it's thank for the rose and the pumpkins this time of year, huh? If it's a 100% wool Polo Ralph Lauren, suit jacket, you should do well. Blazer, you should do well. If it's a 100% wool Ralph Lauren, you'll have to look up the comps. You'll still have to look up comps. I don't know. I'd have to see it. But Polo Ralph Lauren sells better than Lauren Ralph Lauren. So, at Combs, is that Combs in here? Combs, you in here? What'd you say? What'd you say? Yeah, Combs buys those Lee. I didn't know Polo made leather jackets. Oh, yeah, Polo Ralph Lauren. And they're like lambs. They are so soft. Oh, so soft. Leather jackets. And they make bomber jackets. Yeah, Polo Ralph Lauren. And Purple Label make leather jackets too. Those are like 5,000 or 6,000. What's up, Vanessa? Did you see what I found? Hint. You found something this week. What was it, Kit Kat? I didn't see it. Tell me. Combs, why do you have to stay in the dark until I say your name? You got to come in here and say, hi, Bradley. Why didn't we text each other last night and play Call of Duty together? Brad had $200 clothing sale yesterday. Let's go. What was it, Vanessa? Because you're not like the big clothing seller. Sunny Wave, hi, I just got into Poshmark, onto Poshmark to try out as well. So do you have to keep sharing your items all at the same time in order to sell? Poshmark seems very confusing to me than eBay. Sunny, if you don't have a automation bot, you need to get one. So right now, if you don't have one, I'm telling you right now, go get Autoposture. It will share for you automatically. I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to show you real quick what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to go over here. We're going to go to dashboard. See right here, I don't have my offer set up. Yeah, I do. So right here, it's sharing all day long. It's sharing. Community shares, self-shares, relist, follows. It's doing all that. This is Autoposture. So you need to get this. It sends out offers. It relists, delists on all these platforms. You need to get this. This is going to help your sales. So if you go to searchupfinds.com and you click right here, 15% off Autoposture, you'll get that. So that's what you need to do. I'm just going to say that. Let's see. Good morning, Jeffrey. Brad, what are your items you are bagging these days before packing up? What items are you bagging these days before packing up? Nothing. Mike, the only thing I put in a box before I packed it were a lot of 3 Patagonia. I don't bag anything before I pack it. Everything is out in the open. So new brand on my radar is, never heard of it, Praja. It's a Canadian jacket maker. Super quality stuff. Found 2 jackets at $8.99. Sold $230, $175. Oh, what's Praja? Praja. Is it PR? Is that the name? Are you sure? Or did you misspell it? I feel like I've heard of that. All right, Vanessa, back to you. Big Sweaty. What's up, Big Sweaty? Big Sweaty. I'm considering getting one of those walking treadmills. For right here, I just don't do any work here at my desk other than talking to you guys. So it would just look like this every morning. That would be for real multitasking. A 1980 or 98 Budweiser sweatshirt. Vanessa, you're going to have to save that for when I come on your live later. What's up, Bike and Hustle? Good job with that sale. See? Look at that clothing. You know what to buy. You said morning, I ignored you. Sorry, Combs. I'm sorry. I got your back tonight. I'll carry the team. Found my first Filson. Oh, yeah, Kit Kat, I did. I think I did see that. I think you messaged me. Did you message me? I didn't sell. Corbin, what's up? I talked to you in the other live this morning, in JT's live, about that. So the Poshmark thing, I'll talk about that in a minute. I didn't sell, but one this weekend. My sales sucked. Hey, keep listing. Keep listing. You'll be fine. Yeah, okay. Prajar. Yes, that brand I know. Prajar, whatever it's called. Yes, that's a good brand. Everyone be on the lookout for it. Pajar. You're like me. I just type and send it. Have you ever seen a Ralph Lauren Polo Bear with Impeach 45 hit on the back? Impeach 45? No. So, like, are you talking about, like, impeach the president, number 45, like Donald Trump when he was number 45 president? No, it's got to be fake. Polo Ralph Lauren with the bear, with the impeach on the back, someone must have put that on there. They wouldn't come out with that. Brands aren't going to do that. They want money. They're not going to be political for the most part. I've been dealing. That's why Polo Ralph Lauren comes out with American flag shirts. With Polo Ralph Lauren for a long time, and everything looks legit, but I can't even find it. Yeah, I don't think that's real. What's Vanessa's channel name, Ree? Vanessa on TikTok is, where is it? Vanessa the Kitschy Mushroom. Vanessa the Kitschy Mushroom. I'll send you a pic. I already packed it. Okay, good for you. You're ahead of the game. I've never seen anything Polo political. Yeah, I have seen Polo Yankee stuff and Cubs stuff and stuff like that. But yeah, there you go. She just sent it to me. All right, let's see what it looks like. Dang. That's why it sold. That's why it sold. Who is like 40? Who's 36 to 40 or older? You'll know this. The frog, the lizard or frog. Remember the Bud? Why? Zer. Bud. Why? Zer. During the Super Bowl commercials, that sweatshirt sold for $200 and something. Dang, killing it, girl. Yep. Funniest thing I've ever heard of saying, I'll carry the team. Bearded. I at least put you guys in lobbies with worse people because I'm so bad. JT says he loves you. I love JT. I was in his live all morning. Paid $1. Dang. Do you got to rub that in our faces, Vanessa? I'm happy for you, though. Yes, please. Way to go. I'm too young for that. Are you too young for that? I'm just saying. But Bud, why? Zer. Okay. We're on to eBay, everybody. Let's do it. eBay. I gotta make sure I look at my labels on this. Let's see. That one, gotta put to the side. It's a polo shirt. I just sold that before I brought everything out. Here's this tie. I thought this tie would sell for more. It's got horseshoe sevens and the Brooks Brothers. So it's obviously like lucky. It's about like having good luck or whatever. Brooks Brothers tie, you wear that to a meeting where you're trying to get a promotion. $1.99 into $17.99. Selling ties is pretty easy. As K-Way would say, easy money. Easy money. Can we get some reselling gals that play Fortnite? I don't play Fortnite, but I know a lot of girls play. Listen, if any girl to play Fortnite, they'd probably be better than me too. Everyone's better than me. I use Vindu to crosslist. Should I switch to Autoposher? Yes, 100%. Tell in the chat if you're on TikTok. Let them know. Let Cheese know. Cheese Steak know. Who's been on Vindu? JT's on here. JT talks about it every morning. How he was on Vindu for a long time and he switched to Autoposher and he wouldn't recommend it. He would recommend it over and over again. Yes, switch. See, there you go. And with Vindu, it's when you switch to Autoposher, you don't have to do anything extra. You just put in your credentials for your different platforms on Autoposher and it syncs it all in. And then you're done with the other platforms. It's so easy, so much quicker and so easy. Trust me. Vindu has been I can show you messages. They message me all the time and I cannot promote them. And they will give me, they'll pay me to make videos. And I can't do it because I just don't think they're as good. The Lizard Budweisers are a rare find for sure. Okay, Jeffrey knows. What YouTube channels do I watch besides my own? I like to watch people on live. So when K-Way goes live on YouTube, or when people go live on TikTok, but on YouTube, I like to watch Tekken sports stuff. Tekken's good, but a lot of stuff's redundant. Like I know a lot of things. Sometimes I'll watch female resellers, not anyone particular. I'll just click on them because I'm trying to learn female clothing more. There's JT right there. He'll tell you about Vindu. Thank you. I'm going to switch over today. Yep. Switch over. And I have a link for 15% off your first month and it's free trial. So surfsupfinds.com or on my link tree. So appreciate that. Okay. Any recommendations for packing sports cards? I've never sold them, and my son pulled a massive Victor Wemby autograph card and wants to sell it to buy more cards. Okay, if it were me, Jeffrey, I don't know, but I have sold cards before. And what I do is I carefully put them in one of those, like the really thin material protectors, and then I'll put them in like a thick protector. If you have a card shop near you, and then I'll put them in a box. So you just don't want the corners to be messed up. You don't want anything. You could even put it between two pieces of cardboard and tape the cardboard after and have it really tight. But what do you guys think? Let me know. Penny sleeves and top loaders. Yeah, penny sleeves and top loaders. So the penny sleeves are the thin ones. Put it in that and then put it in a top loader. You usually can get those at Walmart. And if it's worth a lot of money, you can pay up and get like whatever, how many they come in a pack, like 20 of them. Good morning, Momo. What's up? Use your link. Thanks, Corbin. Yeah, Corbin, the Poshmark thing, same thing happened to me. When I started cross-listing, I only started cross-listing in March. When I started cross-listing and I had cross-listed a Poshmark, they froze my account. And I messaged them and they said, we're sorry, we have bots. And if we detect something, we'll freeze your account. We'll release it. Great. Start doing it again. They froze my account again. So I messaged them and they said, we're so sorry. It will not happen again. All in like the same day or 2 days. And it hasn't happened again. So you'll only have to deal with that for like right now. Kayla's great for watching women's brands, but she has abandoned us with her life threats. I know. She's completely abandoned us with everything. Kayla from K-Way Shop. Look, it should just be Way Shop. We all know Wayne just likes to talk. We'd rather listen to Kayla. Yes, Jeffrey, Jack Thrifts on YouTube. He's my buddy. If you like vintage clothing, he's actually a really good one to watch if you're looking to find stuff that's not name brand. So my friend Jack Thrifts, when I see him at the thrift store, he'll have a cart full of things that I've never picked up. And it's just based on style. And he lists them all on Depop and gets a ton of sales. Robin Hood of Goodwill. Beard has talked about him before. Interesting channel, but positive. Yeah, I like positive people. I don't like to watch the channels where it's clickbait like, oh, like eBay sales are down. This is why eBay sucks right now. That's not me. I don't watch that stuff. I just want to learn brands. I'm not about the drama. I know well enough. You find good brands, you list them, they'll sell. It works its way out. Frizzy Finds is a good female one. Frizzy Finds, Audra says. Brad, which one do you use? Which ones do you start on? Meaning, which channels do you do the most appearances on? I'm not on. I don't do any. Caleb, J Ride messaged me. And Bo's a good one. He messaged me, but yeah, I haven't really done that. K-Way and I used to do it together. Anyone watching Uncle Bobby? Uncle Bobby could be another one. Definitely between cardboard also. I can hustle all day, Chad says. I've been watching Open Hanger, Whatnot shows, and she's great with women's brands. Okay. Opal Hanger. Opal, like is it opal like the stone? I don't know. Next order. Okay. A guy said, can I buy a whole bunch of shirts from you? Yes, you can. As a matter of fact, you just buy what you want and I'll refund the difference in shipping. So this guy bought an Untuck It shirt, 2XL, probably for $20. Another Untuck It shirt, nylon elastane, 2XL, probably around $24. Carbon to cobalt, 2XL. Another carbon to cobalt. And he sent me an offer for this one for $49. I was asking $50. I would have sold it to him for $30 since he bought all these shirts. Flint and Tinder. This is a good Flint and Tinder. It's corduroy, brown, and pearl snap. Really good for this time of year. And if you're not part of Surf's reseller community on Facebook, and let me talk about this real quick. It's a free group. You just can't sell stuff in there or promote your own stuff or would kick you out. I think we have, Audra, do we have 11,000 people in there now? But I'm starting to put bolos in there. People always are like, do you have a list of bolos? Do you sell lists? No, I'm not going to sell a list of people. I don't want to make money off of people. I will sell stuff, or I will tell people things that are good to use. Like I use auto posture. I get a kickback, but you should use it. It will make you money. I use all these things. You can go to my Amazon link, and that's what I use. It's worth it. I would go to that group. I'm going to start every week putting in bolos. So here and like in 6 months, I'll be able to say, do you have a bolo list? No, but you can go over for free to the Surfs resale community where no one sells anything. All they do is share information, and you can look at all the bolos for free. You do not need to pay for a group. If you want to pay for a group, totally fine. But I'm going to say it right now. I watched someone last Friday get on live and just promote. Pay for my group, pay for this, pay for that, I'm against it. I'm all about learning for free. With this business, you can start for free. Sell stuff around your house, start for free, use that money to buy new inventory. Get in groups, watch people with all free stuff. You do not need to pay for that stuff. If you want to, go for it. But I'm just saying, am I on a rant right now? Is that what a rant looks like or sounds like? I'm just saying, I'm against it. I'm not for it. He's going to be sharp this winter. Who? Momo, did you say something? Sweet, thank you. Rebecca Allison is a good woman YouTuber. Listen, Rebecca Allison lives in my city, and we messaged, and I talked about, listen, she's only on YouTube, and I'm like, Rebecca, you need to start on other platforms too, because she's great, and she's the most positive person. So I'm going to try to meet up with her soon and show her how to get on other platforms because she's great. Audrey just linked the reseller community over there. I got Auto Posture. There you go, Thrifty. Yeah, people don't come in here usually and say, like, what you suggested is not good. Robinhood's good. Stumbled. Yes, it's over 10,000 now. I post Auto Posture tips too. Yeah, Audra posts so much Auto Posture tips. And I don't know anything about Auto Posture, so it's good. Let's get these out the door. Howdy, what's up, Poopy Pie? Poopy Pie, I love when Poopy Pie comes in. And we appreciate you that. Thanks, Jessica. Search Resellers Community on Facebook. Thanks, Felix. Yeah. So you can search it on Facebook or simply just go to Google and type in Surfs Reseller Community, and it will be the first thing that pops up. Again, it's not, no one there. If you try to sell something on that site, we kick you off, including myself. What's up, retired? What's up, Juan? Just living that retired life. So these are all going out in a ground box. Doop. Done. I don't have these linked anywhere. I just bought these off eBay. Really good box company. It's cheap, and they're thick. We all know we like thick. I'm doing a estate sale seller of my husband's art studio this week. Let's go. Vintage singer. Doing a estate seller of my husband's art studio. Okay, I like that. When estate sales, I miss doing them. They were my favorite. If you guys don't know, my dad ran them for over 20 years. That's how I kind of got started with antiques, collectibles, and all that. Definitely how I got started with it. And I miss it. Sale nor seller, except for Felix the other day was like, you don't sell things to people, but you're a reseller. I'm like, dang it, got me. You're right. Wish me luck. Sell. Let's go, Vintage Slinger. You got it. Let's go. Have a big sale. You got this. Someone finally had the balls to tell the truth about wasting your money in groups. Yay. Now, I will say, Angie, if I were to join a group, honestly, I would join tech and sports group. I'd want to follow someone who already has an established group. He is the OG. He is a proven, long-time, high-volume seller who knows his stuff. You can just watch him for free. But that's a group I would pay for. But for other people, you just see right through them. They're just trying to make money off you. Tech is not trying to make money off of anybody. I just see through people trying to make money, and that's their own prerogative. That's just not me. What's up, Cookie? Caught another live. Let's go, Cookie. Poopy Pie and Cookie are in here. Love Poopy Pies and Cookies. Yeah, Rebecca is great. I don't like selling much for women's, but I just keep updated. Yeah, I like it. I gotta be able to go to a new cart and know if a woman's brand's good or not. You mixed up auto posture with Poshmark words. My bad. Auto posture, Poshmark. I don't even know what I said. You guys know I talk fast. I never realized certain sewing machines, accessories are so expensive. Poopy Pie. The only sewing machines that I have sold in the past are like Singer featherweights. I think they're called featherweights, where they're in a box and they're portable from like the 30s, stuff like that. I found 40s. I find those in estate sales all the time. Sell them. I love those. Whenever I found one, done. You ever buy from Ross and resell? Geo 2.0, I do. I go to Ross and resell. A lot of times, though, it's just a couple items from there. I wish I could go there and scoop up a ton, but it's usually just a couple items. So I hit it every once in a while. At this point, Goodwill in my area is a no-go. They send all their list employees, and they go to Goodwill.com. Ours does too, Doug. All of our indie stores do it. Anything that's like $25 or over, they're supposed to pull, but they miss stuff all the time. What size box did you put that shirts in? Thanks for if you share. It's a 10 cube, 10 by 10 by 10. 10 by 10 by 10. I like a 10 by 10 by 10. Sometimes 12 by 12 by 12 are just a little bit too big. Sorry, just a little too big for me. Look for the little top hat on the machines. Some go for like $50. Dang, the cams on them. Yeah, I just remember getting the machines and also like a thing full of stuff. I'll just list it as a lot. No, he's the biggest ripoff. $30 a month? No. Okay, Angie. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not part of his group. So Angie says, don't join Tekken's group. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I could sit here and ramble on. That's why I started doing a bolo on Friday. When I saw that person, I'm like, I'm sharing my group on social media, search reseller community, and I'm putting bolos on there every week. Like brands that people need to be on the lookout for. So here in 6 months, I'll have like 100 bolos on there. No one needs to pay for that stuff. They're small, light to ship too. Does auto posture delist on posh listings that have offer sent? No, so it doesn't delist unless the item has sold. Once the item has sold, it delists. Sold and paid for, I should say. Because on Depop, when someone accepts an offer, it doesn't delist it until it's paid for. If that helps you out. I Can Hustle says Tekken's the only exception. Groups take up so much time. Please share his group name again. I don't know Tekken's group name. I don't know the name. What's up, AZ? AZ was flea marketing yesterday. Always jealous, but I love watching it. Always appreciate the positivity on your live. Thanks for good motivation. You're welcome. List. Yep, got a list. Sales are slow. Got a list. How many sales are you packing up today? In the 40s. We're about midway through, or a little bit more. What's up, Cav? Should I have been on vacation in Lima, Peru? Out here sourcing. Let's go. Let's get some Peruvian. What's that women's brand? Peruvian Connection? Is that made in Peru? Go get some of that. Wait, did I miss about Tekken Patreon reseller group? No, I just saying if I were to join one, that would be it. But I don't even know that one. I'm basically saying I don't join groups. Okay, next item. It's in the other room. I need to find it, but it's a DVD. It's a DVD, like rewritable thingamajig. DVD rewritable drive in a box, brand new for $49. I bought it for $6. So I'm putting that to the side. Next item, North Face. Again, our thrift stores usually pull North Face and put them online, but recently they've been telling them to put them out because they haven't been selling online. So all North Faces, they've been putting out most of the North Face. Bought this at a thrift store. This one was $4.99, and it sold with Auto Posture's best offer for $21.59. So Auto Posture sent out an offer for me, and it sold for $21.59. These North Face, they don't sell for a ton of money. I think that's why our Goodwills are like, oh, we'll start putting them back on the floor. Oh, yeah. Let me say that too. Otter said my bolos were great. And then I also put under there, you guys add your bolos too. So now that list is probably at like 30 or 40. Yeah, Tekken Sports is the GOAT. I think Tekken Sports is the GOAT too. And I've said that a lot of times. He is the GOAT. Let's see. Make sure it's the right person. Tyler. It is. What did I skip over? I skipped over something. Tyler. All right, let's see. What did I skip over? Oh, this William Murray. Okay, William Murray jacket. I bought this super cheap at the thrift store. I forget, $5.99, brand new with tags. William Murray at the thrift store. And I bought this in a rough part of town, you could say, in Indianapolis. I'm like, automatic pickup. I don't need to look up comps, $5.99. It only sold for $39.99. The comps were not great on this. So that I was surprised. I thought it would be like a $70 piece, but it wasn't. This one sold to, there we go. All right. Padded flat rate envelope. You mean Bill Murray? What did I say? William Murray? They're actually called William Murray, but it is Bill Murray. So William Murray. But yeah, Bill Murray, I think, makes it. I'm skeptical about it, but his free content on YouTube is cool. Yeah, he puts enough free content out there that would be just fine on YouTube. Yes, Preview Connection is made here. Some Polo, Ralph Lauren, and some Kith. Yes, I know Polo Ralph Lauren. Is it Pima Soft Touch? Or that's Lima? Polo Ralph Lauren Purple Label has a lot of stuff that's made down there, but I'm sure they don't sell it there. $5.99. Someone paid like $10 for shipping. Maybe that's why. But the comps weren't good. Wasn't just me. Hold on a second. Okay. Third Polo Ralph Lauren shirt with the pony. This one sold for $21.99 and paid $5 for it. The DVD writer. Okay. The DVD writer, Momo. Nice box. How many sales are you packing today? Momo asks. Yeah, the DVD writer, Momo? What about it? What about that thing? Oh, is what I missed? No, it was that jacket. The DVD writer is going to Tech Boy. I wonder if they're related. Get out of here, you know. I figured that would be the good polos to go for around that new. Off to work. Thank you for being a great start to the week. Let's go. As always, Jessica, have a great day at work. Let's go. Make some good side hustle money with reselling. That's what it's about, making some good side hustle money. I make good side hustle money on Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. eBay was my full-time job. Then I got those side hustles. This is a pair of jeans that I wouldn't have found unless I watched Spencer Out West on TikTok, because I saw her wearing a hat with this logo right here. I saw her wearing a hat with that logo, and she's big into Western wear. And I went into a store outside of Indianapolis, like in the country, and I found that same logo on a pair of jeans. I'm like, wait a minute. I bet that is a good pair of jeans. These are called Kimes. A lot of you guys are going to be like, yeah, I know Kimes. Well, I didn't. I didn't know Kimes Ranch. These sold for best offer of $48. Kimes. Good morning, Christine. What brands do I pick up at Ross? Mostly Polo Ralph Lauren stuff. Like, sometimes Ross will get really cool Polo Ralph Lauren stuff that you wouldn't see other places. Thrifting soon. Keith, both Kith streetwear clothing. Yes, Kith is really good stuff right now. What do you call it when a pony and jockey are different colors? Flesh color. Some people call that flesh color pony. I don't. And I don't know. Maybe I should start doing that, but I haven't. This is going out in a padded flat rate envelope. Paid $7.99 for these. Sold for $48. Kimes Ranch. Good brand to be on the lookout for. I did pass up on a t-shirt, though. They were asking $5 for it, and it wasn't worth it. But the jeans are really good, and maybe some of the other shirts or whatever. Am I still doing Whatnot, truly? I mean, I have nothing planned. I have nothing planned for Whatnot. It's just kind of like if I have a ton of women's clothing or do a buyout or whatever, I'll do a Whatnot show. But nothing planned for Whatnot right now. I do have women's clothing though. Multicolor pony. Blended call it a multicolor pony. And I would trust Blended. Blended called it a multicolored pony. So if you want to put multicolored pony in your listing, that might be a good thing when you're listing a men's polo shirt with the pony that's multicolored. Copped a 90s starter, San Francisco 49ers satin jacket made in the USA, 110 sold, which is about $30 US. Ooh, that's good. Do you get that down there, the San Francisco jacket down there, the starter jacket in Peru? That would be cool. Another Untuckit. Okay, and it's a flannel. Remember how I tell you I get Untuckits that are flannels or they're big sizes like the 2XL or they're nylon? Those are the Untuckits I get. I don't get just regular ones anymore. They're $5 for me. They're sold for $16.99. That's pretty much why I don't get them. Are the Poshmark new feeds better or worse? Someone said there are new feeds that came out today. Brand new Poshmark feeds. Please let me know, guys. That was like an hour ago we talked about that. I still haven't heard anything. That came out today. Not the one that came out like a month ago. The ones that came out today. Got to make sure it's going to the right person. Okay, it is. I just listed this. This is at one of those protege. Sometimes you can find these in a Kuji type of sweater with the cable knit. This isn't cable knit, but it's like a 3D knit. Sold, I would say, within like 24 hours of me listing it. $26.99. Bought it for $5. It's going out ground. Got to hear Lima Peru Meta with someone on Facebook Marketplace. What? Facebook Marketplace down there? All right, let's go. Meta's getting all over the world. For you to get more money on a multicolor polo. Okay, so maybe I should start putting multicolor polos in my listings on those for polos. $21.99 for that one. Put multicolor polos. Ask $1 or $2 more. I call it tricolor polo, and my listings always sell. Okay, there we go. So I've heard all the different types. Is it Surf's reseller community? Yes, Surf's reseller community. What brand was this? Protege. It's from like the early 90s, I think. Early 90s-ish. It's going to Luis. Again, it's kind of like that Kuji look. 90s and style stuff. Brooks Brothers, I am now promoting all of my casual button-up shirts, all my casual shirts in that category at 5%. And this sold via promoted listing. This has the little fleece logo right there. It's a size large. And that's what I do with Brooks Brothers. Bought it for $5, sold it for $17.99. Tej, I saw you share something with me earlier. That's why I said Tej, but you weren't in here. Am I live thrifting this week? Probably. I probably will go live thrifting again this week. So stay tuned. I can't tell you when. You just gotta stay tuned. I just sold an Untuckit shirt for $35. Angel, what was it? Let us know. $35 Untuckit shirt. That is really good. We'll be announcing on Posh today. That's what Facebook Posh Seller Group says. Okay, so they'll be announcing the new Poshmark fees today. Let's go. Poshmark, are you gonna make up for what you did? You better come out with like something real good. Because really they just tricked everybody. Tricksters. This is a Harris Tweed vest, whatever. What I call it? Harris Tweed waistcoat vest. Brown, it's herringbone. It's not made by any special brand. It's just Harris Tweed on the inside. So it could be made by just a local tailor that they used Harris Tweed. I put it in over on Facebook. This sold for $80.99. $80.99 for this vest. It was $3.99. Guarantee you resellers passed this over 1 million times. Like maybe 2 million times. Making sure there's no business card in there. Okay, I thought I felt a business card. So yeah, this sold well. Going to James in a padded flat rate envelope, which I'm happy about. We'll keep that nice and safe. Grammy Pappy, what's up? Christine, get that thrifting going. Good morning. Question. I had 6 items selling a bundle on Poshmark. All the items together weigh 9 pounds. Is there any other way to ship all the items besides paying for upcharge on Posh. Which I would say, Audra, please help. And Audra did help. She said, no, sorry, you have to upgrade your order or cancel and split into 2 smaller bundles. So if you do a big bundle on Poshmark, 9 pounds worth, you have to upgrade the order to like higher shipping or split it into 2 separate orders. Audra always knows her Poshmark. Thanks, Audra. So no to Poshmark. Yes to Poshmark. Master, ask again. I vow to never go back onto Facebook. Should I break my vow for Marketplace? I don't know. I don't sell on Marketplace other than hard goods. Wayne, Surfs ever ride on a boogie board? Yeah, I used to love boogie boards. I should bring it down here. I have a really nice skimboard that I used to ride. Skimboard's the one that you throw out and you jump on it and you like hit just the small waves that are coming in and breaking. But yeah, boogie board I used to do. It's like my son's thing now. What about Untucked pants? They sell and Untucked shirts and shorts. Okay, here we go. Angel with the bow sold an Untucked shirt for $35. Wrinkle-free plaid short sleeve 100% cotton button down. There's nothing special. Okay. $35, Untucked shirt, wrinkle-free, plaid, short sleeve, cotton, button down. Killing it over there. Good pictures, good promotion, something. Master, tell me what you're talking about with Poshmark. What did I say about no to Poshmark? I say yes to Poshmark. I'm a new seller. How do I know when is untucked shirt? So an Untucked shirt will say untuck it. And it will say right on it, untuck it. I don't have another one right here. Yeah, I do. You guys know I always have stuff around. This is another Untucked shirt. It will say untuck it. Untuck it. That's what it looks like. And it always usually has this little guy at the bottom, this little triangle at the bottom. There you go. I need to put that in my flannels. That's why I have that in here. Next item that sold. Get out of here. Peter Millar Cotton Summer Cambrai. You guys know I'll never pronounce it right. But Peter Millar collection. Get out of my house. Sold for $16.19. Auto posture sale. I don't list anything for $16.19. Get out of my house. Some of these just aren't selling. All these Peter Millar regular cotton shirts that I've had for forever. Buy some bolos. Bowden. Listen, I don't sell Bowden well. Do I need to look more into Bowden? Okay. True Spec. Carrots. I love carrots. I do love carrots. Okay. Kav, go in the Surfs reseller community and put that stuff in there. I want to have a whole bunch of bolos in there. When people say, you can pay for my bolo, you can go over to Surfs resale community and find all that stuff for free. How about that? Cash me at Surfs reseller community. Thank you. You've been learning a lot with your videos. You're welcome. That's what we're here for. Your dad bod is amazing. No, it isn't. It's the worst it's ever been. Maybe. It's tied with the worst it's ever been. Not happy about it. This is a Patagonia. I just bought this recently for $50. Yeah, half off of 100. Bought it for $50. It sold for $109.99 on my new photo station. So it's been within a month, and it's going overseas. Patagonia. This type of Patagonia with these little lines like this. Be on the lookout for these guys. For some reason, what are they called? I don't know what they're called, but they're good. They're called like the Air Full Zip. Air. They're called like the Air Patagonia Air. They sell really, really well. Used condition too. This is going out in an eBay bag since it's going overseas. We've got to make it look real nice. I only pick up 100% cashmere Bowden pieces. Okay. Cashmere for sure. I pick up almost all of that. Just sold 3 North Face winter jackets, $150. Bought for $18. Let's go. See? Sometimes you got to pay up. Pay a little bit of extra money to make more money. I'm fine with that. Like down North Face jackets, I'll pay up. I'll pay $18 for that. Going overseas to Illinois first, right? Illinois first. Everything goes out from my P.O. box. So If I get returns, it goes to my P.O. box. What happened to Peter Millar? They just sit now. Unless they're an all-over print crazy or like nice pants or nice jacket or something, good fabric, cashmere sweater, they are just not selling like they used to. It's just the way it goes. You'll see that. You do this long enough, you'll just see brands go up, go down. That's the way it is. So Roebuck is taking its place. Holderness and Bourne is taking its place. But I still pick it up if it's like a special blend. Basically, Peter Millar, I'll still pick up if it's a special blend, whether it be a shirt, a polo shirt, a jacket, pants, whatever. Bodum is item specific. Coats do well. Okay, I'll remember that one too. Brad, can you explain the backstory on Surf's Up name? I knew enough to not know. Sure. So Surf's Up, my old name before, when I was a teacher and then way before, I never did want to do social media because I don't want to get fired for saying shit or something on social media. So I'm like, okay, let me find a name that I like. And I have that surf truck, right? Like it's right here on my computer. I can't show it to you, but my surf truck, you guys have seen my surf truck. And it took me 7 years to build that. I love the ocean. I love I done surfing. I love skimboarding. And I'm like, you know what? Surf's Up. It's something I love. You know, like everything kind of is around that. So it's just a love for the water, love for the ocean, surfing, all that stuff. So Surf's Up binds. And then also, I never talk about it in my mind. I'm like, I'm going to surf the thrift stores, which you're just like, you know, you're surfing through the thrift stores. I don't talk about that very often, but that's kind of where I was going with it too. So that's why I picked it. Love for the ocean. Hey, great day. Thanks for the heart. Have a great day too. Peter Millar new with tag sells. Oh yeah. New with tags Peter Millar's been selling for me. Oh yeah. Peter Millar new with tags for sure sells. And it's still selling. I have a pair of pants here that's Peter Millar too. Man, I used to weigh about 190 at 10% body fat. I'm pressing 315 at 16, 17 years old. 27 now and have the dad bod. I hate it every day. Drastic changes that are terrible mental health. I know. It's bad on your mental health. And exercise, I taught PE. I went to college for physical education and mental health and all that stuff. And if you exercise, it releases endorphins, feel-good chemicals, and serotonin. Is it serotonin? I don't even know anymore. But yeah, exercise is good for everything. And I need to lose 25 pounds. Avid longtime surfer here. There you go, Sunny Wave. Sunny Wave. Longtime surfer. I live in Indiana, so I can't surf. But yeah, that's why I have it. Another pair of cleats. Down to the nitty gritty on the cleats, guys. Down to the nitty gritty on the cleats. Retail arbitrage. If you're new here, bought a whole bunch of those retail arbitrage and reselling them. Kids cleats. Here is a Peter Millar. This exact jacket sells at TJ Maxx for like $50. And they do not sell that well used. Well, $32.99 used. So $32.99 used. I don't know. I'm not buying it at $50 new. These Peter Millar, or not Peter Millar, Travis Matthew. Sorry. Travis Matthew full zip jacket, very lightweight. Good morning, Romy. What's up? Thanks for popping in. So this sold for $32.99 over on eBay. I paid $5.99 for this. $5.99. Go surf on the Ohio River. Okay. So what I do have, my family has a lake house. Again, love the water. So it was my grandparents and then my uncle and my parents. My uncle passed away, so it's my parents now. And wakeboarding. Wakeboarding's my thing. So what I do is wakeboarding here. And like hardcore tubing. But yeah, wakeboarding's my thing. And our boat, we don't have a wakeboard boat, so I can't surf behind it. There that goes. Next item is another one of those like protege geometric, but it's actually made by Tundra. But that's in the other room, so I can't do that one right now. A carbon to cobalt. Where is that at? Carbon to cobalt. Like little hoodie thing. Listen, these comps were not very good. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. How are they not great? Maybe it's because I'm looking at sold listings from the last 3 months. And so I'm just going to list mine at what they sold for and just call it a day. And this thing sold within like less than a week. less than a week. Sold for $29.99. Carbon to cobalt. Bought this in Chicago with Bearded. I bought a ton of carbon to cobalt up there with them, and like $6 or something like that. What lake? North Webster. Surf's Up, aka Moondoggin. Moondoggy. What Peach? What's that? I don't even know that. Am I too young? Never surfs, but did surf photography. How I met my ex-fiance. I did say ex. Got you. Was your ex a surfer? Probably, shirt off, in shape. Probably had a lot of girls looking at those abs. I don't know. Not trying to be, all that breaking news. Okay. Political stuff. Next item is a hat. Almost done with these. Have one more, I think, left. Again, retail arbitrage. One of these hats. You guys know the deal with those. Do you pay for shipping? Good question, Master. So everything I do on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, buyer always pays shipping and buyer pays return unless it's something that I did wrong. Like if I sold this hat and it had a big stain that I didn't notice on it, then I pay for that shipping back. But no, whenever I tell you a price, buyer pays shipping on top of that price. Buyer pays I should say that at the beginning of my life. You can always rewatch these lives over on YouTube or Facebook. And I should start saying that. Buyer pays shipping on everything. I love Moondog. What is that? What is that? How many days do you allow for returns? It's a good question. I think 30. 30, 13 or 14 or 30. I honestly forget. We got other stuff too, guys. This is a Mountain Hardwear. You think this would go for a ton of money? Again, just like those snow pants, this is not new. But Mountain Hardwear it's really good stuff, but it just doesn't bring really good money anymore. Some of this stuff does, but it's not Patagonia money. That's for sure. $22.99 for this really nice thermal jacket. It sold for $22.99. I don't know what I said. $22.99. I bought it for $5.99. So that is not. I'm just like hit miss with Mountain Hardwear. Same thing with Marmot. He was a surfer. I was 21. He was 18. Looked like so long hair, tan, those lower oblique cut obliques. I know. I get it. I was kind of there before. What size hat box am I using for hats? It's an 8x6x4. Build hats, I use 8x6x4. If I have a flat build hat like this one, more of a flat bill, I use an 8x8x8. But almost all the hats I sell are bent build hats, and those I use a 6x8x4. So a 6x8x4. This Supply Hut, I found them on eBay. If you look them up on eBay, Mountain Hardwear, good for the personal. There you go, Lulu. Yeah, good for the personal because it's good quality. It's like Patagonia quality. The resale is just not there. If I need to get a new rain jacket, my Helly Hansen one, like it's like got nasty. Maybe I'll get a Mountain Hardwear one. Is it shipping label auto generated for me? So when I sell through a platform, I have buyer pay shipping, and I print my labels through those platforms. So on eBay, I printed all my labels here together on my thermal printer. Yeah, so you can print them here, and if you do your labels, buy your labels from home, print them from home, you save money. The buyer may pay $9. It'll cost you $7 for the postage if you buy it from home. If you go to the post office, it's $9. So you actually make a little money. I call it handling money. Old movie. Yeah, see, I don't know that one. I don't know that movie. I sold a vintage polo sweatshirt from the 90s yesterday. $100. Angel, you're going to have to show me that sweatshirt. Tag me or send it on an IG message to me. Polo Ralph Lauren, you guys got to know. You know it's my thing. I'm not like collecting some of it. Do you exclude any countries from your listing? So I do on eBay. I do a global shipping program. I click a button and it does the global shipping program. Earlier, I shipped out of Patagonia using it. Wherever the global shipping program ships to is where I ship to. I don't ship to any other countries. People will message me and say, hey, can you ship to this place? If it's not the global shipping program, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Hey, it's okay. When I type like that too, it does that. Caroline, do you ever get bad feedback from not giving a refund for shipping? I don't. Nope. Never have. Because they pay for shipping, and I'm the one using my stuff, printing it from home, and I'm handling the items. You know, this is a $2 fold. I will show you what a $2 fold looks like. Lulu, look the other way. This is a Nike running jacket. It's just a really, really lightweight, packable jacket. So you can like put this in a baggie, you know what I mean? Or like put it in your back pouch if you're a runner. Really lightweight. I had it listed for like $22.99 or something, and I didn't have a best offer on it. And someone messaged me and said, hey, would you happen to take an offer on that? And I sent them an offer for $20 right then and there, and they took it. So here's my $2 handling fee right here. Hey, search, just noticed that eBay added a research feature that shows average sold price, sell-through rate, sold price range, average shipping price, free shipping percent, and total resellers. All right on the app. Aaron Hernandez, I'm going to have to check that out. I don't know if they mentioned that at Open. I know they have like their own Terra Peak. I wonder if that's part of it. But yeah, I don't remember. I went to the Open and watched it. What's up, Nice Comps? Nice Comps. We've been talking in here. I will send you a photo. Angel, you better. Polo Ralph Lauren, any type of polo. Gosh, I just become I just like the rare stuff. I've always been that way. Like my watches, it's got to be a rare watch. You can't find one just like it. This I bought. If you guys know the guy K-Way Shop, you probably know his wife better. She's really good looking. He's not so much. This is a J. Crew Ludlow corduroy jacket. He was shopping at live thrifting at someplace, and he was on another site selling stuff or whatever. And I'm like, I'll buy that jacket. He sold it to me. I sold it for $69.99. Just his price, his favorite price. $69.99 for this jacket. I will give this a nicer fold. Put it in here. There he is, the king of Malibu. What's up, the Wolf of Wall Street? Wolf of Wall Street. You got a better name. I want a better name. $2 fold. Good morning. Andrew, I mentioned your name earlier. This has got to have a better fold. I'm going to have to roll this one. Usually with blazers, I tuck it in and I roll it. I'm going to have to do that with this one too. We're going to do the roll. That way they'll pull it out and it won't have any creases in it. Corduroy. Good thing to sell in the fall, right? Flint and Tinder corduroy shirt I sold earlier. Get it going. Good morning, Winter Antiques. I love antiques, winter antiques. I love antiques. Padded flat rate envelope. There it is. Wham bam. $69. I know I bought that off him for less than $20. I don't remember. You guys might remember. But yeah, stole from him. Ooh. What'd I do? Oh. Do you guys remember I bought this from him? I don't care. I didn't even look up comps. I said, I want it. And he was like, are you sure you want to pay that much for it? I'm like, yes. I don't care. I like it. It's my size. Look at this. Polo Ralph Lauren. Look at that. It's got the buffalo buttons. And it's a cotton linen blend. Look at that. I mean, I don't know if it's me, but I like it. And it's Polo Ralph Lauren. That's going to be a keeper. Sick. I know. I think it's so cool. I still haven't looked up comps. Why? Because I'm not selling it. I don't care to. It's sharp. Poshtick says it's sharp. Thanks, Poshtick. It's sharp. I think it would look good. Maybe with some dark jeans. Probably even some light khakis, right? Some dark, maybe that dark wash jeans, some light khakis. Probably have to get some polo ones, maybe some double RL. Here is an Ariat jacket or Ariat puffer vest. This is not down filled. This is polyester, so no biggie. sold for $29.99. Ariat. And I don't think, oh yeah, it does say Ariat on it. Again, always new people in here. So I'm always going to show Ariat's a good brand to be on the lookout for. Olive green with that? Okay. Probably, you know, a lot of that Polo Ralph Lauren. They mix all sorts of textures and fabrics and colors. Probably could. First, I need to lose some of that weight and let all my pants fit me because I have a bubble butt, according to my wife. Sorry I missed your answer, but do you need a DBA for reselling? No, you don't. You don't. You can just start reselling today. This is going out ground. So put this in a larger poly mailer. I have one I need a list, got from a church sale. Rachel, what'd you get? An Ariat? Ariat jeans sell great. Ariat shirts sell great. What are they called? Ariat Pro Tech. The shirts that are button up that are like nylon. Those are great sellers. Great sellers. I forget what they're called. Like Ariat Pro something, and they're like nylon. Those always sell super fast for me. Love those. And the jeans. Gives Chevy. Does that give if that gives a Chevy? What is his name? Chevy Chase. Like Christmas Vacation. I'm all about it. I'm going to wear this. I'm gonna show it to you a million times. It's gonna probably hang right there. That's for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It might hang there in November. Who even knows? Who even knows something like that? We'll just have to see. That polo sweater. Ooh, a polo sweater. Rachel, you should message me on IG. Pro Series. Thank you, Josh. Yes, Ariat Pro Series shirts. Those sell really well. Be on the lookout for those. Here we go. Bonobos. Deconstructed. Audra, are you still in here? So like here's a deconstructed or unconstructed jacket. You can even see through it. Kind of. This is a Bonobos jacket, and I think it's 100% wool. I think it's 100% wool. 98% wool, 2% elastane. But yeah, Bonobos jacket. I have had a ton of offers on this. I was sticking pretty firm to my price. Paid $7.99. It sold for $62. What's up, Rapunzel? Do people still sell on eBay and be successful? You're looking at one. You're looking at one. Andrew. Or Heather. My bad, Heather. Surfs Up Fines, aka the chairman of the board. No, definitely not chairman of the board. I don't want to be in control of anything. Should I start looking out for ugly Christmas sweaters? I don't know. Someone asked K-Way that the other day when I was in his live. I've never really done ugly Christmas sweaters unless it's a name brand or something, but I've never really done those. I think that's just the tag. I don't know. I better check. I feel like there's something in here. What is it? What did this person buy? Miracle Sushi. Ooh, 70. Oh, he left a good tip, or he probably $78. $78 at a sushi place. It was $64, left a $14 tip. Check your pockets, guys. That could have been a $100 bill. Ariat Tech Cold Series is good too. Yeah, basically anything Ariat. Lulu says Ariat Tech is good. We're going to roll this up, put it in a padded flat rate mailer. I saw the baseball cap and it got a crease across the face where the patch is. Any advice? Ooh, Angel, that might be tough. If there's a patch and it has a crease in it, that might be a tough one. That might be permanent. So you have to list that. I sold an ugly Christmas sweater recently. It was a sumo guy. Yeah, they could sell. I've never bought to sell them. Like specifically look for ugly Christmas sweaters. Only name brand. Walmart and Target sell so many of those sweaters now. Okay. So Nice Comp says she sells a ton. Yeah, definitely here coming up. They'll sell like crazy. Do you pick up Rag & Bone jeans? I used to. Rag & Bone was a great seller. I really don't pick them up anymore. Maybe men's for $7.99 I'll pick up. I don't pick up any women's because they're almost all skinny fit. I have an ugly Christmas sweater listed. Looks like the Ralph Lauren one. It's a New York Giants. Yeah, well, I'm sure like an Eagles fan would think it's really ugly. What do you think about any brand of polo shirts with embroidered golf clubs or brands? It'll do well. If it's just a cotton polo, I might stay away from it. But if it's like an RLX, it'll still do okay. I wouldn't pay more than $5 for it. Do I use a steamer, or are you suggesting a steamer for that hat? Maybe. I don't know. I don't use a steamer. About a 25% tip. Yeah, $14 on that. Pretty good. Okay. Next item. A suit. A Peter Millar suit. So Peter Millar suit, again, we were saying how Peter Millar doesn't sell. It can if it's the right thing, right? Peter Millar suit. I paid $10 for this suit, and it sold for $89.99. Navy blue, 2-piece. Okay, just making sure it's the right one. Now, suits, I'll fold up nice like this, making sure it's going to the right person. It is. I'm going to fold up the suit kind of nice. I'm going to put the suit in a box. And the only box I have is that 10 by 10. So we're going to put it in this box. It's a $90 suit. The options are a poly mailer or a box. What do you guys say? A poly mailer or a box for the suit? Nice beer or women's clothing sell? No. Angel with the Bow, for me, Peter Millar women's stuff does not sell well for me. Any of the shirts I pick up do not sell well. A box. Hair slinger box, okay. Amy D, I knew you'd say a box. Come on. T says, okay, box. Box it is. Audra, everyone. Okay, we're doing it. In a box. Amy D. Amy D is just waiting. Amy D with the D. You're just waiting for a D in the box. Swamp Picker box. Lulu, I've been watching your stuff. We were talking earlier, who do you watch? I'll watch Lulu's. When I scroll TikTok, like the people I follow, I really don't do for you. I just do like who I follow or some for you. But Lulu sells a lot of women's brands, so I will watch those. K-Way better be dropping that money for those advertisements behind you, right? That dude won't give me a dime for anything. Shoot, he makes me pay for everything. Cheap dude. Dude is cheap. I bet his wife is. I should talk to his wife if I want to make a deal. Poly mailer in a box. So I put it in a bag in a box. I love that SNL skit. I know. Dick in a box. It's a dick in a box. Ugly Christmas sweater with the dick in a box. I can say that, can't I? I don't care. She's in charge anyways. I know she's in charge. She's in charge. Don't let him fool you. Also, I'm really kind of sad. I guess I'll get on Amazon. But these from Costco, I went to Costco last week to get TP, of course, and they didn't have these bags anymore. So maybe it's just the Costco I'm at. Might have to go on Amazon and get them. Another Peter Millar blazer. So another Peter Millar blazer. This one sold for $50. Promoted it and it sold. Sir, what's the best, most valuable thing you found in a pocket? Probably a $20 bill. I know that's not big. Over time, I've found over $100, but the most I've ever found in a pocket was a $20 bill. It's the most I've ever found in a pocket. Check the pockets. Check the pockets on this one. That last one was a Bonobos. This one I did check because I have to find the size. These Peter Millar sizes are always in a weird spot. Uh-oh. Buttons. Extra buttons. How about that? We're gonna send that. We're gonna send that with them. Send that with them. You got a what in the box? Just a jacket, just a suit. I don't know what you heard. All right, but yeah, that's nothing special on there. Nothing too special. Going in a padded flat rate because that's how I do my blazers. Now, I've sold some cool things in the past, but never found anything that neat in a pocket. I've never even found any men's protection in a pocket or anything. It's usually like the COVID masks or receipts or business cards. This pile's getting big. Okay, so I sold all those Patagonia jackets, 3 of them to one person, $110 a piece. Here's another Peter Millar. So I guess we are selling a ton of Peter Millar today. It's just not what you think with Peter Millar. Peter Millar pants. These are Peter Millar chinos. These always sell pretty well for me when they're a blend. This is cotton, modal, and spandex, or whatever you call it. Modal, whatever. These sold for $23.99. I paid $4.99 for them. Tammy, good morning. You need a bidet. Big sweaty. Use a bidet? Man, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not into that area, like in general. You know what I mean? So I don't know how I feel about a bidet. I don't know. Now I will use. I mean, we want to talk personal stuff here. You know, you got. It's 2024. You got to use, a butt wipe. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. We're getting personal in here. I'm just gonna say it. You got to use a butt wipe. This is going out at Pat a flat rate. If I find something in a pocket one day, you will. Look in suit packets. Shoot, you only have to buy the suits. If you have time at a thrift store and you're like, I have time to waste, go to the section with suits and just reach in all the pockets. How many packages going out today? Over 40. Over 40. There's 2 I didn't pack though. One was a blazer and one was like a DVD writer, something like that. How do you cover yourself with vintage blazers that don't have sizes that measure measurements or anything else? So, Annie, what I do is measure pit to pit. So with the blazer, I'll measure pit to pit, and you double that. So if it's a 22, it's a 44. If it's a 20 pit to pit, it's a 40. So that's what I do. And then I put all the other measurements in the listing. So I'll do the shoulder measurement, this measurement, pit to pit measurement, sometimes the back to back, the shoulders measurements back here. A lot of people like that one. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Always find tissues in pockets. I know. I find those in pockets too. And those are easy. You already know. A bidet all the way. My dad can be a spokesperson. All right. Okay. I don't know. You would think me talking to Buried all the time, I would have one. Maybe I'll go down and do it. Lish, thanks for the heart. Well, measuring pit to pit, do you stop at the seam? Seam to seam. Yeah. So seam to seam, like seam to seam is where I go on a right here. Have I ever found a Robert Graham limited edition that is numbered? I don't know if I found one that is numbered, Debbie, but I found one that's limited edition, and those always sell really well, especially if they're crazy print. But if you found a limited edition that numbered, money right there. Money right there. I need a pair. I just talked about these. I need a pair of these that are my size. Mine are nasty now, but these are like brand new Uggs. Like brand new Uggs. Bought these super cheap, probably less than $10, and I took a best offer of $50. There's people at our bins that buy nothing. They just check purses and wallets for cash. And do that? Are they successful? I would imagine they are. They wouldn't do it. I know people at our bins too that just pull buttons off blazers and buttons off shirts, and they just buy buttons. I mean, think about how many buttons you can get way, and they'd be cheap. They just rip them off. Whether that's good or bad, that's what they do. These are going out ground. So I'm going to put them, in 2 poly mailers. Put them in 2 poly mailers. Those gold buttons sell. I know they do. They sell well. The gold buttons sell well. Same here. Yeah. The gold buttons do sell well on the blazer. So if you're at the bins or something, you see a gold button blazer that's Polo Ralph Lauren or Brooks Brothers, just and it's got rips in it, I would feel a lot less bad. Pull those buttons right off of there. Or just, have a little pair of tweezers in there. Have a Leatherman. I found a casino chip once. I thought it was $100, but the kid said it wasn't worth anything because it was only good during the golf event. Dang it. Think about that guy left $100. He was probably like that. Probably like that. Is that what these are? I found a bag of in the bins. Found a bag of this at the bins. Came home with me. LOL, Josh. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, and think how cheap it is. Like that dime bag probably costs less than a dime. I don't do that, but I'm all for other people do it. I could care less. I found a diamond ring and a purse at the bins. Went to jeweler, got a value of $5,000. Oh my gosh. Hey, finders keepers. Bearded found a card, like it's a stub to like a WWF. What's their WrestleMania? I think WWF WrestleMania. He found in a pocket a ticket stub. I think he sold it for $200 from like the 90s. Okay, and then we sold this. I mean, is this not perfect? Like just wool Boston Traders. I don't even think that's a great company, but it's got these leather button Henley, thick wool, all that good stuff going on. Sold for $35. $35. Bought it for $5. Josh said, "Dang it." They're jealous of you, Josh. I found a car part on the side of the road, sold it for $150. Someone hit a speed bump too fast. See, okay, so you could find like hubcaps back in the day doing that too. Just think if you started, you could start it would take time, but you could start a whole TikTok channel where it's like, I found this car part on the side of the road, and then like I just sold it on eBay for $150, and then we're gonna see how much money I can make off that one car part I found for free in a year. And then in a year, you'd be like, I made $50,000 off of a free car part. You know, that'd be cool. Someone needs to do that. I don't have time. I'm going home and ripping bone buttons off Ralph Lauren sweaters that got ripped now. Yeah, the bone buttons. I don't know for sure, but I know people do that at the bins. I don't know about regular buttons, but definitely the gold buttons. It was a camera and light assembly for 2024. Was cracked and all. I did sell it on eBay. There you go. It was cracked and all, and it's for a 2024 car. All right, Justin bought that. Found 2 Filson wool camo vests at the bins and plastic bags, sold each for $200 in a day. Probably my favorite outdoor brand, CC Filson. Like probably better than Arc'teryx and all those. But that's it, guys. I've taken up almost 2 hours of your time, but that's what we do on Mondays. Thanks for coming in. If you want to talk about anything else real quick? If you are just now coming in, you can rewatch us on YouTube or Facebook later if you want to see my face, but yeah, I get it if you don't want to. Actually, I was planning on doing something like that on TikTok, etc. Just Chicken Little. I have one video, nothing said, with that American-made ashtray. Okay. I mean, you could do it. You could start with that. I think that would be like, you could grow that and be cool with it. But just know, unless you're getting a ton of views, you're not getting paid a lot. So like, social media, it's weird. What days do I go live, Sam? Usually in the mornings I go live. Just different days throughout the week around 8:30 in the morning every Monday. And then I'll do like a live thrift throughout the week sometime. Crosslip app, Bindu doesn't work with mobile app. Any suggestions? JP, auto posture, 100% auto posture. You won't regret it. Come back and tell me. You can catch me on all social media, message me and tell me I'm wrong. But get auto posture. They have an app and you can do it all from your phone. Everything is better than Bindu. And go to searchupfinds.com and you can get a discount. Auto posture. Fees are going back to 20%, I think, on Poshmark. Is that it? We're all waiting for it. Is that a polar bear or a Paddington bear? I thought it was a polar bear, Andrew, but it's a Paddington bear from 1986 or 85. I found a sign by myself said "Surfs Up." Mark, you did what? You send it to me. No, I'm just kidding. You don't need to take that money and send it to me. There's K-Way. All right, Wayne, are you about to be live so I can send like the 2 people following or watching me over to you? There's K-Way right there. All right, guys, I'm going to head off and you guys have a really good day. Get some sales. I'm going to be taking pictures and listening today. So watching other people live